Oh, if only words could describe how proud I am of the boys today. Welcome back to another episode of the All Things Philly podcast, hosted by myself, Ethan Reich. And I'm recording this right after the game played between Chelsea and AC Milan on Wednesday. This is going out today, which is Thursday. And usually I come prepared with a sheet of notes to describe some points about the match that I'm talking about or the matches that I'm talking about. But I had to record this straight away because what an absolute performance Chelsea just put up today against AC Milan. I mean, from keeper to from Kepa to Aubameyang, from Reece James to Sterling. I mean, the whole team was just absolutely on form today. Coming into the match, I was a little bit nervous, AC Milan rocked up all in off-white. Well, the only thing off about AC Milan was their performance. Dead joke. Benny, you get the point. Yeah, from minute one. Okay, maybe not from minute one. AC Milan looked decent for like a good little stretch, more towards like this than the first half, but Chelsea dominated the play. Yes, AC Milan dominated the possession, but who cares when you do nothing with it? The only one AC Milan chance came from, of course, their main man, Rafael Leao, with a great dribble toward the end of the first half that led to a Kudus chance, which he completely missed. Basically missed an open-ish goal, put it over the bar. But I'm not complaining because it was an absolute masterclass of a performance from Chelsea. I'm going to say this right now. Well, I'll keep this towards the end of the video, but the first goal, I mean, 3 straight, relatively unmarked Thiago Silva corner headers. I don't know, did it take AC Milan to learn something 3 times? I mean, the first time he was completely open. Should have done a little bit better with that. The second time it was a little more contested, but it was a better header. And the third time it was a great header as well, but it led to Fofana's goal, who slotted it brilliantly. And, completely on the run of play, completely deserved from Chelsea. And from there, it really just took off. It was, again, a great first half performance. That only one little chance for Kudus, but completely dominated. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I thought, played really, really well in midfield. Sterling, again, causing havoc. I think in the first 20 minutes, Mount was playing on the left-hand side and Sterling was on the right, and that really did wonders for our attack. Mount had a couple of really good chances, looked very lively on that left wing, although it's not his natural position. I thought he played pretty well when he was there. Sterling, again, the way he just picks up the ball and accelerates away, and the strength he has for a relatively shorter man, he's a top player at this club, easily top 3. But we all know who the best player at this club is, and that is number 24, Reece James, aka the best right back in the world. I'm saying it. It's not even the best right back in the Prem anymore. That conversation's long gone. Reece James is by far the best right back in the Prem. I'm here to tell you that he's the best right back in the whole entire world. Tell you why. Reece James is an incredible defender, and I said in the last podcast earlier today, actually, or when I'm recording this Wednesday, that whoever gets the better, if Leao gets the better of James, AC Milan will do well. If James gets the better of Leao, Chelsea will do good. The latter happened. Leao again had one pretty good opportunity or chance created by himself to Kudus, but that's the only time he looked live in the whole game. I kind of forgot he was playing, to be honest. Reece James had him on lockdown, of course with the help of Fofana as well. But then Reece James with a brilliant ball to Aubameyang for him to finish. Aubameyang, a relatively quiet game for his standards, but again, one of them strikers that just needs one chance to let loose and he'll put it in the back of the net for sure. Yeah, I think it was Tamor who could have done a little bit better and could have tried to block the ball into Aubameyang a little bit more. But still, a great ball from Reece James to think almost wasn't exactly like it, but Trent's corner against Barcelona in 2019, took it really quickly. The ball came to Reece James really quickly, really fast. He took it quickly, crossed it right into Aubameyang, easy 2-0. And then the marauding run from right back for Sterling to play him. And every time Reece James is in that position, in and around the 10-yard to the 6-yard box area, it's going in. He's aiming right for the roof of the net, more often than not near post. Nothing that Tartarsanu, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I know it was his first game in his first Champions League game in a couple of months, which is really cool to say. But Reece James rifled that into the top right hand corner, and yeah, he just completely bossed the game. And I listened to Rory Jennings' podcast before this, a little episode in Chelsea before this, and he said Reece James is only 22 years old, the youngest Chelsea player to score and assist in the same game for Chelsea in the Champions League. He is our right back. A striker or a left winger, to quote Rory, would be more than happy to obtain this record. But it's coming from our right back. It's ridiculous. We see how good Trent Alexander-Arnold can be if he defends well. Reece James, A, defends well, really, really well, and B, attacks well. Not to the level of Trent. I will be honest, Trent is not much better. Trent is quite better going forward than Reece James. I'll give you that. But Reece James is much more better defensively and still has that attacking quality as well. So in my opinion, and I want to hear this from you guys as well, do you guys agree with me and think that Reece James is the best right back in the world? And if you don't think that, who do you think is the best right back in the world? I'd love to know. But consider both their attacking and defensive abilities. I know Trent's really good, really, really good attacking-minded fullback, but can't defend. Let's be real. Against Brighton, he was dropped by Trossard, put on the floor, and a bad defensive header from him led to another goal from Trossard. This isn't the first time Trent's had a bad defensive game, and certainly not the 10th or 20th. We've seen multiple bad Trent defensive games, right? Reece James, you don't see those, and he provides that attacking play. So, beautiful to see. Kovacic, another one. I am so keen on Kovacic. He's such a good player. He's like a mini Conte. Bro's everywhere. He can attack well as well. He can defend really well. He's a solid player, and he bossed the midfield with Loftus-Cheek today. Chilwell as well, providing great service in from the left-hand side. We talked about Sterling. Back line looked comfortable as ever. When Chalobah came on, it still looked solid. I was a little bit worried when I saw Fofana go off because Chalobah hasn't played in quite a minute. But they didn't have a single attack really to deal with except for that one at the end of the half. But this result was really, really needed because Milan were on form coming in, especially Leao after beating Empoli. I think 3-1 over the weekend. I think it sets us up nicely for the upcoming Premier League game this weekend, and where we play. I believe we play. I forgot who we play. On the weekend, we play. Wolves. Oh right. Wolves, and it looks like Lopetegui is going to become the manager of Wolves most likely, because he just got fired 5 minutes after Sevilla lost to Dortmund, I believe 3 or 4-1, which was crazy. But yeah, Chelsea completely dominating performance. I believe we're home against Wolves again as well. And yeah, this starting 11 looked absolutely insane. I mean, we didn't see this under 2 goal for a while. Everyone was on form, so I can't name you one suspect-looking player today. Koulibaly on form, the whole back line, the whole midfield was so good. I think that's the midfield we should run. Loftus-Cheek looked really, really good. He likes to drive the ball forward and carry it forward. He did a really, really good job of that. His stature makes it quite easy for him to do that because he's so physical. Kovacic was a defending menace today, as well as a very good player to kickstart the counterattack. Chilwell and James, perfect wing-back duo in my opinion. And they got Sterling and Mount on the wings with Aubameyang up top, who looks really, he looks hungry this year. I'm sensing a bit of hunger in him. I think he wants to reprove himself back in the Premier League. Although he doesn't have to, in my opinion. He's already proven to many fans in the Premier League. But a resounding win from Chelsea. I'm so glad I'm wearing the shirt today. Even though I wasn't wearing it in the earlier podcast, I had to wear it. This will be out tomorrow, which for you guys is today, Thursday. And I'm recording this right after the game. A brilliant performance from Chelsea. I hope to see more of this in the league because, with Spurs slipping up over the weekend, potential slip-ups from United and Liverpool and other top 4 contenders, maybe Chelsea do have a chance of making the top four this year. I don't believe that yet. I still think we have to show a bit more consistency in our play, especially when we got the winner against the Crystal Palace side, who maybe we should be beating, even though I rate them. We won it in the 90th minute due to their ex-loan player, who we loaned to them, coming on to win it for us in the 90th with a spectacular goal. We got to see more of this more tonight in the Premier League. Then I'll become more confident that Chelsea could make top four. But let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know how you guys rate Chelsea, and let me know your opinions if Reece James is the best right back in the world, and if not, who is? Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Come on, the Blues.